Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of Tactical Insert. I hope everyone is well. We're having a really good show for tonight. Really fancy having a go, and someone seems to be quite busy. Hey, hello everyone. So this is episode 5 Tactical Insert. We have so far kept it up weekly, which we're really happy about. With us always is our lovable co-host Mr. Evil Noodle. How are you doing this week, Noodle?
Well,
oh dear.
It's been one of those weeks. What can I tell you? It's Friday the 13th and I've had a shit of a day. I come home, our lass hasn't got me tea on the table.
Oh dear.
Honestly, there's going to be some domestic violence in here. I'm going to go Ike Turner, telling you. It's going to go down in here.
Is this the first time you've ever missed a meal then?
Hold on.
Anyway, so we have a very special guest this week. Someone we all follow. We've been closely monitoring her channel as well. A lovely lady by the name of Danny the Dynamo. Do you want to say hello, Danny?
What's up?
Hi. Yes, Danny is a fellow gamer, and no, your camera isn't wrong. She is a girl. Way, we have a girl on the podcast. And also, which is really cool, she's American, which is even better. But I understand Danny...
Do you know what's weird though?
What?
She's in America and she's there. I can see her.
I know.
What next?
Isn't the wonders of technology great? Wow.
I know. Look at that.
I understand you're from New York, is that right?
No, I live it's a New York time zone, but I actually live in Georgia. It's like strictly south from New York, like all the way at the bottom, like above Florida. Florida's all the way at the bottom. Yeah, I've confused you.
Right, okay. So how far away from New York are you? Because you've now ruined one of my sections. Never mind.
Well, actually, I grew up right next to New York, which was in Michigan, but
right.
I am probably a good 14 hours away from New York.
Oh, do you know what? I'm half around the world and I can get to New York before you can. How bad's that?
Probably. It kind of sucks. The United States is too fucking huge.
It is. It's colossal. It's not... Yeah. I can get pretty much anywhere in the UK in under 6 hours by driving. It's absolutely class.
Not that you're driving, you can't.
Well, if our last was driving, then I could get anywhere in about 20 minutes. Anyway. So, I did have this whole planned about New York and how it was a great place to live, and you have Manhattan and you have great songs
just ruined
about it. I know. I actually went and found...
Well, personally, I'm afraid of New York. I'd never step foot in New York. It scares the shit out of me the way people are over there.
You think New York...
You've obviously never been to South Epsom.
Come round to where we live. There's a reason we're not allowed to carry guns in this country. That's all I'm saying about it.
We've got Jehovah's bystanders. They witness fuck all.
Yeah.
I swear if a Jehovah's Witness ever came knocking on my door, I'm going to answer the door butt naked, covered in ketchup, with a knife.
I'm converting.
Dave, we're off to New York, Georgia, I'm telling you now.
On my way. I'm going to flights.co.uk as we speak.
Just hold that thought.
Do you know what the best thing to do about Jehovah's Witnesses, if they ever... I mean, I'm not knocking any religions, but I just hate Jehovah's Witnesses. If they knock on your door, just invite them in. It's never happened before. They just go, what?
Hell no,
yeah, they probably be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
They scared the shit out of me. I invited those people in, I was bored, there was nothing on the telly. I thought, Howie Petal, just get yourself in. And she scared the shit out of us. They've got this pamphlet about the end of the world, and like, I was going to burn in hell and everything. I was like, fucking...
It's just
I
what
was
you
on
want to
none
hear,
of that, like, get out.
I know.
No.
Well, it was really interesting. One time, one came to my door and said, do you want to know when Jesus came to America?
Right.
I must have missed that testament, like.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, that's not
I've seen the film and all, and...
Yeah.
No. I'd go to see that, though. Can you imagine that? Hercules comes to America, and then Jesus comes to America after that. Get Arnold Schwarzenegger to do it as well. Hey, how are you?
Here we go then. Who would win out of a fight between Arnie and Jesus?
Jesus has got the holy hand grenades, like. And them knuckle dusters.
Oh yeah, and he has righteous on his side.
He's bad, like.
Yeah, I think we've gone off.
I'm going to get some Christian hate now, though, aren't I?
It's fine. I actually wear a cross. I
Oh.
always have, and I probably always will wear a cross. And I'm
To be
not
fair though,
religious
that's
at
just
all.
in case.
It is. It's when you get
I
to,
know.
when you get to St. Peter and he's like, "Look, Fox, what have you done in your life?" Well, I've got a cross on, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm in. Well, hey, loophole. You know what I mean?
You're going to be like that dude off the Mummy, aren't you? The big man's going to be stood over and you're going to get like, oh, fucking this, that and the other about God. I don't even know what the Lord's Prayer is.
Bless.
Aye.
Well,
I don't know where I was going with that.
yeah, it's fine. So, again, thank you very much for joining us, Danny. We're going to talk about, well, the first thing we're going to do is what we've been up to this week. So, Noodle, have you been up to anything in particularly interesting this week?
It's me.
Yeah, I know it's you.
Of course I have.
Yeah.
Well, what have I done this week? Actually, no, not really.
I'm the same.
Just done a lot of work. A lot of travelling around, doing different bits and pieces. Spent a fortune at the petrol station. I'm sure people are starting to profiteer. I don't know if it's going on in America, Danny, but over here at the moment there's kind of all sorts of like potential strikes about like the cost of fuel and this, that and the other. £1.57 a litre for diesel. I nearly fell off my car. So there was hell on.
Yeah, that's a litre, not a gallon. You guys have them in gallons over there,
Damn.
don't you? So,
Well, yeah, we have it in gallons. I know it takes like, what is it, 3 or 4 liters for a gallon, and ours is 3.56 a gallon.
it's 4.5. There's 4.5 litres in a gallon. So,
4.5 liters. Well, ours is 3.56 a gallon right now.
So what's the English? That's about £2. That's £2 a gallon.
It's about the same conversion when it's that small amount of money,
it's
from what I've seen.
you get
I don't know.
I think you get $1.50 to the pound. So yeah, it's
So you're still talking
basically,
about £3 then.
we're getting ripped off left, right, and centre. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that-
guys are majorly getting ripped off. That's horrible. And, you know, us Americans are always complaining about how much everything costs and everything, and hearing that, I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay.
That's why you guys have them massive like
Aye.
utes and huge bloody pickup trucks and that. We go around in little mini micras. Bloody, you call them Opals.
Yeah, we
don't
got
you?
SUVs.
Little Opal
It
Aspens.
cost me like
stuff.
£68 to fill my tank, so I wasn't happy.
Yeah, it's just that's absolutely ridiculous. That's like $100 to fill your tank. It just, you know what I mean. And for us, we travel quite a bit for work as well. And for us, it doesn't even like.
Yeah.
It might last you a week and a half maximum, depending on where we go and what we're doing. Just shocking. But there you go.
Dang. Yeah, it takes me about $45 to fill my tank, and my tank lasts me for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh God, we're talking about 2 weeks at the most.
I know. I go on a little bloody Clio. Do you guys
Of
have
course, I
Renault
don't
Clios
go
over
much
there?
of anywhere but take my kid to school.
Oh.
Huh?
Do you have Renault Clios over there?
Renault what?
A Renault Clio.
That's a no.
It's a type of car. It's crap.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Oh,
French.
car, no.
Shit. There's a reason.
Oh, there
only
you
English
go.
buy
That
them.
explains it.
Yeah, it's just crap. Anyway, so
Don't even get us started on the French.
no, let's not.
Hey, you know, I'm actually part French, so
How much?
Love the French.
How much are you? How much are you French?
like a little smidgen.
Oh, that's fine. The rest.
I'm mostly Polish, though.
All right,
If
that's
that's any better.
that's interesting. So you're Polish mixed with a little bit of French. What else is in there?
I'd love to be at that party.
I know.
I'm a little bit of Dutch too. A little. See, I just actually. How the heck am I getting this? I just
That's all
found
the
my
French
long
people.
lost brother. Yeah, well, I found my long lost brother, and he's actually letting me know like about what all I am and everything. So,
Alright.
'cause my dad died when I was 2, so
Right.
I'm just a mutt basically. You can kick me to the curb. I'm a mutt.
No.
Whatever you want to be, Pit.
I know. Never say things like that, God. Well, we did a bit of a family tree thing, and my mum's side of the family's Irish, or they came from Irish. My dad's side, I don't know. So I'm a little bit Irish, I guess.
My family tree's a cactus because we're all pricks.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Never mind. Anyway, so what have I been up to this week? You know what? It's been Easter, and I've done absolutely nothing since Easter. I've been to work, because 4 days off just means that you've just got those 4 days of extra work to do while you're at work. And I've done absolutely nothing. The only thing half decent we've done is bought a new game. Me and Noodle's going to do a Let's Play on Borderlands. That's the only thing that we've done. So, what about you, Danny? Have you got anything? Well, you don't have. You're not for the last week because we've not seen you before, so you can have any interesting story from any point in your life if you want.
Oh, well,
Not to
the
put you on the
past,
spot.
actually last week I actually found my long-lost brother,
Excellent.
which,
Cool.
yeah, what I said.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's 16 years older than me, so he's 41 years old. And, I've actually been looking for him for over 20 years because he disappeared, and finally reconnecting and finding out all that stuff about my family history and, you know, realizing other family stuff because if you follow my channel at all, I kind of stuff on there. Like this year I found out my sister was a porn star.
Cool. Noodle, calm down.
I saw both your eyes go boom
No,
like that. I was
my
like,
wife
yeah.
watches this. I don't even know what a porn star is. We'll not be viewing that later on. No. No, on the other hand, is just
Oh,
this year I
yeah.
also found out. It was the
International
same
high
week that I
five.
found out. I'm not giving out her website, so you don't ask for it.
It's fine.
But yeah, so a lot of family crazy shit happens to me all the time. So I
quite
do
cool.
a lot of gameplays and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Excellent. So, how did you
Yep.
find your long lost brother then? Was that through the internet or was that through an agency or?
Actually, I hired a private investigator
Cool.
like a few years ago, and he couldn't find him. So I talked to my mom one day by random about it, and she goes on Facebook, types in a name, and finds him right away. I spent over 15 years searching for him, and she goes and finds him in less than 5 minutes.
That's just, yeah, it's Mark Zuckerberg, man. But that's, yeah,
So,
really cool.
does he live local or anything, or
Huh?
does he live local?
No, he actually lives on the other side of the country, which actually takes like 2 days to drive to.
God,
Jesus,
yeah,
it's typical.
never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool. So, hope it all works out
Excellent.
for you. Hope you get to meet him and see him and everything's cool. So, let's move on to the news. Not a very big news week, but there are some other things coming in. Something just for sort of the UK, I guess. It was revealed that British Telecom, who's the main host of internet connections and whatever in the UK, are going to double all their speeds for free. Quite good news for me because I'm on their fastest speed already, so I'm going to get double. So we've currently
Me?
got 40 down and 10 up. So that's going to be 80 down and 20 up. So, Danny, what are your speeds like in the US? Are they anywhere near that? Are they better, or do you know what they are?
Well, right now, the highest where I live, I have actually the highest download speed and upload speed I can get, which is 30 down and 5 up.
That's still good. It's the up. For people that don't know about YouTubers and streaming and stuff, it's the up rate that matters. It's not, you know what I mean, down rate,
Yeah.
unless you've got 6 PCs and 3 PlayStations and you're streaming Netflix, etc. You don't really need that much downs. It's the up.
Actually, that's what I do.
Get
I
in.
stream
Yeah, me
Netflix
too.
on one of my PS3s. I got 2 computers running. I have an Xbox that runs off my internet.
Yeah, man.
So yeah,
So you're getting your
download is
money's
important for me.
You're getting your money's worth. You're tight.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're saying. You're getting your money right. Well, me, okay, I have I have one PlayStation and a laptop. That's all I really run. But like now, I'm hosting an international call and I'm streaming to a server, so I need a lot of up speed. It doesn't really matter about down speed. But I've heard people in the US. It seems to be that they get a lot of down, but they don't get a lot of up. And
No.
no, is
Up,
that right?
the
Or no?
highest up right now for like what we have is about 5,
Right.
but you can like pay for like Verizon, and they've got like fiber optics. If you're in an area that's got fiber optics, then you can get above 10 easy. But really, most of the country is like 5 and below. It's sad.
Right. Yeah, well, we've both got fibre optic. We've just had it rolled out in our area, so we're just getting that. Before that, it's just normal twisted copper, I guess, and you just have nothing. We don't really do
Yeah.
cable in this country. It's not something that we've ever done. We have one company that does this, and they've got to dig all your road up, so no one ever bothers getting it in, really. They just wait for the fibre optic, or go online and stream stuff for free off Sky and things like that. So, but that's pretty cool if that gets rolled out. Hopefully we'll get that pretty soon. So, yeah. The other thing we've been closely monitoring it a bit is the game franchise. Have you heard about game shops in the UK? And basically turned around and said, you're not getting more games of us, and then Activision and who was the other company? Microsoft turned around and said, you're not getting any more games off us. So this little not little company, had about 2,000 shops, just went, oh crap, we can't have any.
They're kind of like your GameStop.
Yeah, they're like the biggest kind of game retailer in the UK. All of them just turned around and said, you're not getting any more credit from us. So they all just went, oh crap, and closed. They went into administration. Well, last week, what's the company called? Bottom Opcapita, who did they own again? Was it Currys or?
Comet,
that's
Currys,
it.
yeah.
It's a big like electrical retailer. They own them. They've bought them out, and they've said they're going to hopefully keep 333 stores open, and I think hire back another 2,000 people or something for them. So
yeah, it's like still 1,000 job losses though.
Yeah, it's still a bad thing, but what can we do? But it got us thinking about the whole downloadable used games market and all that kind of stuff. So, Danny, where do you get your games from? Do you tend to buy them, or do you tend to download them, or do you go to the internet?
I mostly get my games from GameStop.
So, like the local shop.
Yeah, local.
Are you a
shop.
pre-owned
I usually try to buy
new?
local. It depends on the game, really. If I want to buy it brand new or used, if I plan, like, if there's like online passes and stuff, then I'll buy it brand new. Otherwise, I'll just buy a used game.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to buy local and try to support the local community instead of somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, we have well, my wife has a Nintendo 3DS, so stuff like that, you've got to go and buy the cartridges from your local shops and stuff. But it tends to be in our neighbourhood, like the supermarkets, like Walmart, who now own Asda. We usually go to Asda for our game and stuff, because it's just so much cheaper. And the only time you ever go to a game shop is when you're not sure what you're buying. But we've now got like YouTube, and we've got different game like IGN now that rate games, so you know what you're buying before you even go into the shops nowadays. So I am.
Oh yeah, that's why I like to research a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly. Yeah. A lot of people. I mean, like what, 5-6 years ago, people did just buy them and trade them in if they didn't like them. Nowadays, YouTubers are getting them. They're doing a Let's Play in the first day, practically, so you can see what it's like, and if you don't think it's for you, you just don't bother getting it. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing for the community, but it's weird how I think.
Well,
but yeah, we were
for me and my son, my oldest son, he's got a form of autism, and he's 6 years old, and I got him a Nintendo DS, and I have to get him like specific type of games and stuff, and ones that he could figure out and stuff. So when I go and buy him games, I try to make sure that, you know, I can see how it's played and if he could figure it out and stuff like that. Otherwise, it's too hard for him, and he just doesn't play it.
Yeah, fair enough. That's just a waste of money then, isn't it, I guess? And yeah. So yeah, looking there. But we went on to talk about new consoles and things, because there were rumours that the new Xbox wasn't going to have a disc drive, and it was just going to be purely a hard drive built into it. So, do you think that could be possible? That we could maybe not have discs in the future and it only be an online cloud environment?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, if anything, it would be like a flash drive. I could see it being like a microchip or something like that. But I can see in the future that all games are soon going to be downloadable. Like, I mean, PC games, you can download them. Mm-hmm. You can go to Amazon Marketplace and purchase them down there. You don't even have to go in the store and buy them. Yeah.
That's an interesting point, actually. We assumed, Fox, when we talked about this, I think it was either episode 3 or 2, that it was going to be like cloud gaming and streaming, but what if, as part of like when you purchase the console, you get like a reasonably large flash drive, and all you do is you go to your local GameStop or Game or whatever, pop it in the computer, there's your game, unique to your computer once you put it in, and there you go, it's downloaded. So that's one possibility.
It does get around the whole streaming, having to download the game and everything like that, doesn't it? Because I think that's the main thing.
Yeah.
People don't have enough bandwidth to download a game, and the servers are going to have to be huge on the end of the
Plus,
retailers.
some people don't even have internet.
True, that is true. Yeah. So they're going to be cutting off that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, they're coming out. I think the rumour to come out next year. So we'll probably be front of the line when they come out, regardless of what they do. So we'll see what it's like when they come out. Anyway, speaking of new console set rate, there was an announcement about Sony and how much money they lost. I think they felt this time how much money they actually lost. Was it something like 7?
I want to sound Sony.
Do you not like well, we're both PlayStation players, so watch your mouth. Why do you not like Sony?
Well,
What's wrong
I
with
love the PlayStation. Okay, it's the only thing Sony ever did right was the PlayStation. They used to design stuff amazing. It would withstand everything. And it was valuable, electronics, very good dependable electronics like computers. And now their computers are nothing but paperweights and crap. You're paying for the name. The car electronics is pretty much paper and crap. And I'm a computer technician, and I work a lot with the electronic stuff. So it's like when it comes to Sony nowadays, it's a rather disappointment compared to what it used to be, or what they used to put into the name.
Yeah, that's been part of their press release, hasn't it? They're saying now that they used to be. I know me and Noodle were talking about this today at work. We were saying about they used to be the #1 in TVs, and they've tried their heart out. And I think people like LG, I know they've got still got the Bravia range, but I think like the LG and other smaller makes as well are coming out, and they're designing different things, and they're just not as good. But they said they're going to focus more on the stuff that makes them the money, which is the PlayStation and that kind of gaming kind of stuff. So it is bad news for Sony now, but I think for us, the gaming people and the gaming community, possibly a good thing in the next couple of years if they plough loads of money.
I think something
As
to
long as you
really
get a good TV to play your game on, then you're golden.
Yeah. they brought out was it a screen where you view it from different angles and it had different things on. Have you seen this? I might be making this up. I'm sure I've heard
The 3D,
it.
I've heard about it.
It's like we have them in
I
cars.
haven't seen it.
They're in your centre console in your car, and when the driver looks at it from one angle, you see the sat nav, and when the passenger looks at it from a different angle, you see like the TV playing or a DVD movie or something. They brought out a TV that did it, so you could be sat at one angle and you could see your PlayStation or a DVD playing, and at a different angle, someone else sees something else. And I'm sure they brought this out. I'm sure Noodle's now Googled.
It's kind of like them hologram posters you can get in it. It's probably something similar to that kind of.
Because
A lot of you are high.
Possibly. I wasn't high. I think I'd just been drinking toilet milk or something. But if it doesn't exist,
You're on the de-icer.
that's a really good idea, and I think I should copyright that right now. So yeah.
Get yourself on Dragon's Den.
Oh, do you have Dragon's Den in the States? Please tell me you have Dragon's Den. It's the best thing ever. No, you don't, do you? It's fine.
Dragon's Den Masters, I think.
No. Well, I know you
There's
got Donald
something like
Trump
that.
and the
Dungeons and
Apprentice.
Dragons.
You got Donald
I
Trump and the
have
Apprentice.
no idea.
Because we've got Lord Sugar and the Apprentice, and that's much better than Donald Trump.
Oh, it's a TV show?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
have cable.
Dragon's Den.
You don't have cable? Oh yeah, because you've got like 16 computers, haven't you? That would just melt you. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I just run Netflix for the kids. I don't even watch TV. If I do watch TV, it's a TV show that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I hate commercials. It's like, and they're charging like $30 for just 12 channels. $30 for 12 channels. I mean, it's outrageous when I could pay $15 for Netflix and have unlimited streaming of movies and TV shows. I mean, common sense.
You get
screwed.
Your Netflix, right?
Yeah.
We can get Netflix now in the UK, and I understand it's not as good, but you can get round it. It's £6 a month, which is what is it? About $8, $9.
But I can watch. I've actually got downstairs the entire American library.
Yeah.
Because I pay at £1 a month for an American VPN server, and I connect by filling the computer that I'm actually in America, so I get your entire service that you get for £8 a month.
And
Or £7 a month,
and
sorry.
you can switch it off so you can go back to the
Yeah,
UK.
I'm jealous. I'm paying like $14 and you're paying like $8. Okay, move on.
And well, our Netflix was brand new, isn't it? It's only come out the last maybe 8 months.
Came out in
like
January, and it's got like maybe a third of the things the American stuff has. And you know, a lot of it's to do with licensing issues and stuff. But like me and the wife, we like watching like Burn Notice and Medium and all them kinds of things, and they aren't out in the UK. So yeah, we hack America.
Yeah, I would love to live in the States actually. New, have you actually been
Me
to the
too.
States?
No, but I've been to like Ibiza and stuff.
Yeah, that's so comparable. Yeah. I've been to Vegas. Vegas was amazing. Loved that.
I haven't been to Vegas.
That's the only place I've been in the
I've pretty much
States.
stayed on the East Coast. I've never been to the West Coast. My aunt, she actually lives by Vegas, and I tell her I'm going to go over there. And when I go over there, I'm going to go and get married by Elvis. This is my goal in life, is to be married by Elvis.
Aim high.
Originally, we were actually going to go...
I know, right? You got to have your goals high.
We were going to go
And then
to...
I want a tattoo on my ass of somebody's name.
Man. Yeah, Vegas is cool. I really, really want to go back. What's the matter with you? What are you laughing at? What did I miss? Because I took me headphone out there. I missed something.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, okay. I've recorded it. I'll rewind. I'll find out. Right, I think that's all the news we've got. So, I've been looking forward to this.
No, it isn't.
What else we got to talk about?
I told you I've got some things to talk about.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't. It's all about you, isn't it? God.
God.
I wasn't. I'm going to have a Kinder Mini egg because they look cool. Kinder Mini egg.
Right.
I got a pickle in a bag.
So, hang on.
God, man, you're
There's
boring
been
us. Spit it out.
There's been shut up, man.
For fuck's sake, man, just spill it.
You're confusing us. Right. There's been a leak about Grand Theft Auto 5. A guy who was in development of it, one of the one of the animators. He said, "You can stay." One of the animators.
Right.
Move
He's
on.
an animator. I've got that. I've got his animator.
Right, he's an animator. Honestly. So on his CV, he put on that he worked on Grand Theft Auto 5, and he also put on, for whatever reason, that the release date is going to be October 2012. So, and it looks pretty legitimate looking at his CV and stuff. It's very realistic.
Right.
So that's potentially coming out this year. So keep an eye on news for that.
Did he get the job?
For people like myself, eh?
Did he get the job?
I'm not your secretary.
That's what I want to know.
Anyway.
Danny, do you play Grand Theft Auto? Would you care about Grand Theft Auto? You would.
Actually, that was one of probably the third game I've ever played growing up. I think it was Grand Theft Auto 3, PlayStation 2. I used to play that game over and over and beat it over and over again.
I got bored. I played Vice City and got bored. I just got in a nice car
Yeah,
and drove
it was Vice City. Yeah, me and my girlfriend, she had the game, so we'd go over to her place and we'd play it over and over again.
Were you naked and wielding a knife?
Yes, and covered in ketchup.
What?
Nice.
Don't. You'll not sleep tonight. Don't. Oh, boy.
Anyway, for those people like yourself,
yeah, it's in the family.
Yeah, after the show, we'll talk and we'll talk. Now then, so other PC gamers such as me, Star Wars: The Old Republic, big patch just been released yesterday, 1.2. It's the biggest patch they've released so far. Got major stuff in it. There's 2 new dungeon areas, a new operation called Explosive Conflict, and a new flashpoint called Lost Island, which is linked to the Kion Under Siege dungeon, which was added in 1.1. It's also got the new legacy system in, So for people who play the game, they'll know what this is, but basically along with your experience that you accumulate while you're leveling up, there's another bar underneath which is called the legacy system. And what that is it contributes towards like other characters. So if you wanted to roll a new character, you could have like additional perks such as like unlocking extra races, different abilities and stuff. So that's all just getting released yesterday, so that's good stuff. And the last thing, just a reminder really, that Diablo 3 is coming out next month, May the 15th, just a reminder.
I'm not going to be getting... Well, I've got Star Wars Old Republic. The best thing about the patch, forget about everything you just said because it was quite boring. The best thing you can do is now move stuff about on your screen. It doesn't have to be the HUD they tell you to watch. Back in the room. Okay, so is that all the news now? Can we move on to my game? My game.
Yes.
Thank you. Right, okay. I have jingles and everything for this game, but I know you guys can't hear them, which is really annoying. The stream can hear them, but you guys can't. Now, I've got a game, right, Danny? This is based at you. Sorry to put you on the spot on that, but it's going to happen. So, it's a game called I Didn't Fucking Nah. Now, the premise of the game is I thought there was going to be a little bit of a language barrier, because although you speak English and we speak English, we speak it properly. So, what we've done is...
Oh, it's on.
England,
It's on.
USA, that's all I'm saying. So, me and Noodle today came up with some words that we use, and we want to know...
Hang on.
Okay,
I'm not accepting responsibility for this.
Noodle had a small input. I came up with some words.
Hold on. Maybe it's not our last.
It's notorious. I came up with some words, and I want to see if you can understand... Is that the thickness? You can understand what they mean, okay? So I'll say a sentence. I'll give you the word. If you need help, Noodle will put it into a sentence for you. We haven't rehearsed this, so God knows what he's going to say, right? And then I want you to see...
So you're on peril lines, I'm telling you.
Then I want
I wish you hadn't.
Here we go. So, the first word, if you think you know what it is, just shout out, is pet. What do you think we mean by the word pet? Noodle, put it into a sentence.
Are you alright like pet?
Do it again.
Are you alright like pet?
I'm guessing it's a type of attitude.
So is it a I didn't fucking nah if you don't know it?
To me, a pet would be if somebody was strapped to my bed, or it'd be my cat Jane.
Someone strapped to your bed.
What are you talking after this?
I'm not. I think I might have to delete you from your Skype.
Where's me peanut butter at?
Oh dear.
Don't worry, boys, I'm taken by somebody actually much younger than I am and viable. He can keep up
Are you
with
sure?
me.
Because this is a real life model. Right there.
Man. So is that a you don't know then? If you don't know,
No,
say
I don't
I didn't
know.
fucking nah. That's kind of the thing of the game.
I go fucking nah.
I didn't fucking nah. Did you hear that or not? Oh, it doesn't matter.
No.
I've got me jingle, so when you didn't fucking nah, play a jingle, and it goes, I didn't fucking nah, in my weird voice with the jingle. It's cool. Pet is kind of, when you watch this back, it'll be hilarious. Pet means like an endearing kind of...
shit now.
I don't know. Like an endearing kind of thing, like, you're alright, pet, how you doing, pet? Like lover or darling, that kind of thing. So that was actually going to be the easy one, but never mind. So, next one is Mara. What do you think Mara means?
Mary.
Nearly. Go on, Noodle, put in a sentence.
Who am I?
That asked more questions than it answers, I think. Like,
What? Redo.
Right. You see him there? He's my Mara.
And he's my Mara. No.
right.
I didn't
No
fucking know.
idea.
Mara means...
To me, it sounds like it's a little wrong, but
Does
I
it
guess
sound
you guys,
like a
it
small
means
green
friends.
vegetable? No, it means like best friend, like your Mara, your mate. Yeah, someone who you want to roll with, that kind of thing. Okay, so... What about had you pash?
Is that a food?
Sorry.
No. Not quite. So if I said to you, had you pash? Well, that's exactly how I would do it. Had you pash?
It either sounds like a food or you're talking about my ass.
No. That could be one and the same thing, but we're not getting into that. It means, like, if you said to me, hurry up and do it, I would say, had you pash, as in, like, wait your turn. Calm down, I'll get there, kind of thing.
What it actually is, it's kind of three slang words together. Had is hold, ya is your, and pash is passion. So it's like hold your passion, calm yourself down, and it's just had your pash.
Thank you,
That doesn't sound like English. It sounds like another language smashed together.
Welcome to the northeast of England. What can I say? Do you watch the program Geordie Shore? If you only on Netflix, I don't think you'll have it.
Jersey Shore, yeah, I've watched it.
Not Jersey Shore, Geordie Shore. This is a completely different beast. This. It was based on Jersey Shore. We're just much dirtier. Right.
It's slutty,
Yeah, slutty. Yeah, it's just sex all the time. It's
Your sister was on it, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty much, it kills your brain cells.
I've never seen Jersey Shore. I don't watch MTV, so it's fine. Well, this is from them.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, it's all celebrity deathmatch and crap. Anyway, they had a phrase called tash on. What would you think that tash on means?
I'm guessing it's like wax on, wax off type thing.
Mr. Miyagi. Oh, noodle man. So what was it? Oh, tash on means to kiss. So I'm gonna have a tash on with that lass. That's what it means. So yeah.
Or neck on.
Yeah, neck on, tash on, getting off with. None of these mean anything to you, do they? What would you say then if you after a bloke in the club and you said to your girlfriend, you know, right, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna snog his face off. What would you say is like the slang word for that?
That I just want to kiss his face off.
That's too literal. Butchered this language.
That doesn't work for me.
See, I'm not like one of those girls that like games and everything. So yeah, I'm pretty much liberal as it is. So if I'm gonna say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna say it exactly how I'm gonna fucking do it.
All right, fair enough. Who you?
Don't
Get
beat
your
around
pants
the
off.
bush with me. Yeah,
Just cut through
get
the
your
bullshit.
pants off and get in there.
Buy us a drink, get your pants off, buy us a taxi home, and I want some cheesy chips on the way. That would solve loads of problems, I
Right
think.
on.
Yeah. Do you have?
Exactly.
Have you ever had cheesy chips? Please tell me you had cheesy chips.
Chips with cheese on it.
Yes.
We have kinds of chips with cheese. We have Cheetos. We have corn chips. We have,
No.
regular potato chips with cheese
Yeah.
on it.
Ah,
different
right,
flavors
hold
of
on,
cheese.
language barrier.
Yeah, potato chips,
Fries,
French fries, yeah.
cheesy fries.
Yeah, we got cheesy fries. We have jalapeno cheesy fries.
Ooh.
Nice.
There's chili cheesy fries.
Yeah,
Mhm.
chips. Chips as fries to us, and
Do you know what? If I went to the States again, I don't think I'd fit on the plane to get back home. That would just be immense.
Nope.
It would just class.
I want to do the whole
No.
man versus food thing, me, because I'd rock that shit. Adam Richmond's got fuck all on me. I'd fucking eat him, you know?
Right. Got two more. Penultimate one
Okay.
is clamming. So if I said I was clamming, what did you think I would
Sounds
be?
like you have a sexual transmitted disease like
Well, I
the
would
clap or
probably have that
something.
as well. Who have you been speaking to? But this is on top of that. So if I said, I'm clamming.
I'm climbing. Does it say
I'm
sounds
climbing. I'm
like
not Scottish.
you gotta,
Yeah, that was
you
good, that,
gotta
mate.
issue.
I'm clamming. It
Take yourself
means
to the clinic.
it means you're really hungry. Like I'm clamming, I'm starving. Never mind.
Or thirsty.
Okay.
Or no, that doesn't mean thirsty. I would never say I'm
Yeah, it
clamming
does.
if I was thirsty.
I'm clamming for a drink.
That's more words. You would just say I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you.
No, there's not. Something wrong with you.
No.
Anyway,
No.
the last one. This is special. I've even had it printed on my T-shirt. Hang on, I'll move my camera. The word is clunge.
Plunge.
So, what do you think the word clunge means?
Cleavage.
No, not quite. Out of the three of us, I think you're the only one with one. Unless Noodles...
What do you mean you think?
Unless Noodles not telling me everything.
Oh. I've had the
Vagina.
operation
It
now,
is
man. It's all
indeed!
fine.
Hey, well done! Yay. Yes, clunge.
I got one!
Yes, a clunge is another name for a lady's flower. I think that's the nicest way I can put it on a podcast.
Hairy axe wound.
And I do wear this out in public
I've
as
actually
well.
been called Harry Axewound by Barn and Effect and is Patty. They call me their Harry Axewound. It took me like 3 days to figure out what it actually meant, and they told me.
What was it?
And who said romances did?
What were they calling you?
The Harry Axewound. I was
All right.
3 guys in the Harry Axewound.
Yeah, Noodle's got some pretty revolting names for things. Usually revolves doner kebabs and ripped out fireplaces. I remember
Kit Kat
that.
handshake.
Yeah.
The beef curtains.
The gateway to her guts. Oh yeah, they're all the best ones, I think. I know. So yes, well
I
done
am
for getting one
romantic.
right. But yes, I do wear this T-shirt out in public. I've never worn it to work yet. I think that is going a little bit too much, especially the environment we work in. But never mind.
I think that'd be like.
Well done. So you're 1 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 for 6. So that's the end of. I didn't fucking know. Get in. I love that jingle. I know you can't hear it out. Really, really, really wish you could, but there you go. So, I quite enjoyed that. I know it was a bit weird, but I quite enjoyed it. I don't even know what to do now. That didn't last as long as I thought it was going to last. Yeah, so... right. So, Danny, you joined us. Thank you very much for joining us. We know you from, primarily, actually, Twitch. I know you from Twitch. I know you from Barn and Effect, and there's Cracker and a few other people that are there and about that you always tweet each other and stuff. So, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you? And I don't mean your house
You can find me on Twitch TV, and that's Danny, and then just put the between here, Danny the Dynamo. Jane, and you can find me on YouTube along with my pussy. It's Danny the Dynamo, and you can find me on Twitter at Danny the Dynamo. Who'd have thought?
Yay! I know. I love having everything the same. Mine's just Foxglove666 for everything. It's mint. Apart from my YouTube, which is Team Burn, because we have a team channel rather than a one-person channel, which is quite cool. Because it means I've got 9 people's gameplays to pick from rather than just my crappy gameplay, which is quite cool. Did you see the one I don't know if you've seen it today. The one I put up today, Noodle, have you seen it yet? Conroy's. Have you seen it? I put up a gameplay today. It was from a team member called Conroy, and he plays an entire match without a single kill or a single death, and then comes top of his leaderboard and wins the match. I have no idea how he did it. It was just amazing. It was a 6-minute gameplay on HQ. He doesn't get a single hit marker on anyone. He doesn't die, he doesn't kill, and he comes top of his leaderboard and wins the match. It was just amazing to watch. He'd actually find people and back off and tell people where they were and go and kill them for him and stuff. It was just really good. But, yeah. Do you...
I think the first time I realised who you were as Acoustic Joey. I know that you comment on a few of his videos. I think you did a digital intro for him as well, Danny, on YouTube.
Yeah,
so I think I first saw you there, and that's when I started checking your channel out and stuff.
Yeah, it's quite weird how we...
Yeah, I designed his backgrounds. I'm actually supposed to be designing his background for his acoustic, his acoustic channel. I did the background on his gaming channel.
Yeah, we're quite lucky because Maiden does all of ours. Maiden 83. He's got his own business designing websites and stuff. Really, really lucky to have him on the team, and he does all my stuff kind of for free. Does a lot of my stuff. I mean, I can use Photoshop a little tiny bit, but I just can't use it as good as anyone else. I've tried the new, well, it's not new, the 3D stuff. What's it called? Cinema 4D.
Cinema 4D.
Yeah, do you use that? Because I've tried.
Yeah, I love that program.
I've tried.
Yeah, I use that pretty much religiously. I make intros. The intros on my channel, I made an intro for Patty. I made Barnes' intro. I made Cracker's intro. And I made Rockefeller's background and intro. So most of the people that, you've seen me connected with, I've made them stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I might hook you up then, Danny, actually, because I used Windows Movie Maker in Microsoft PowerPoint and it just looks shit. So I might hook you up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me you're using that. No, that's bad.
I'll show you my intro after this video and you'll laugh your ass off. It's horrible. So,
Have you done your voiceover yet, Noodle? What we were talking about yesterday?
Not yet, no. I'm going to still do that. But I need the graphics because it's just...
Yeah.
Awful.
I mean, yeah. As I say, I'm not an expert. I can get by. But I can't make, like, all the badges. Like, everyone in Team Burn has their own little badge. They're all pretty much the same, like, with a flame and logo and stuff and the names. But I can't do them. But I can quite easily take them and I can change the colours and sizes and put them in different places, etc., etc. Yeah. But it's not something I've ever done. So have you done this all the time then, Danny? Is what you did at school and college and stuff? Or you just fell into it, or...?
Actually, it's always been, like, a passion of mine, computers in general. I've been doing a lot of graphics, and doing computer repairing and stuff like that. Ever since I was, like, 13 years old, took them apart and fixed them, put, stuff like that. And I just love, computers and the challenge they present. So the graphic was something new. Like, when I got into Cinema 4D and the videos and stuff, I was a complete noob a year ago. Like, I didn't even know how, when I first opened up Cinema 4D, I was like, holy shit, yeah. I cannot do this. It is like fucking foreign language. It's horrible. Yeah. And then I was like, I really wanted to learn the intro. So what I did at first was I downloaded templates and from YouTube of people doing that. And they include instructions in it. Like if you want to change something, like a color or something, I kind of learned from that, from the instructions that was in the templates. So it helps me learn a lot about it. And, I suggest you guys do, if you really want to learn how to do like intros and stuff like that, I suggest doing that. It's like download the templates. A lot of them have instructions in it, and you can learn a lot of simple things. And then when you've learned the simple things and how Cinema 4D works, you can go in and like if you want to do 3D text or something, you can YouTube it up, and there's a tutorial about it, and you already know what to do. So, and that's where I'm at now. I'm not advanced at it, but I'm pretty good at it now.
See, mine, I mean, I downloaded it, but I got the free version, and it won't let you render in the full quality. It's really bitty and horrible when you do it. So I have actually got quite a few stuff. I mean, I've got like words changing at the words and exploding, and I've got the voltammetric light thing in the middle of a cube going around and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like all the attractors and effectors and all that kind of stuff. But when I render it, it doesn't render in high quality. It doesn't render in HD. It renders crap. And I'm not going to buy the program, which is like 300, 400 quid, just for the sake of one intro. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. But...
Well, see, what I did is actually I went and downloaded it.
Yeah.
Illegally.
Yeah. Well, I tried, but I can't find a key for it. But never mind, it's fine. No one watches it. Yeah, I tried, but it's just thing. There's a few of my friends who've got the main sort of full feature, so I'll just send them the save file and just say, well, you render this for us and send us it back. But yeah, what do you use for your editing? Do you use Sony Vegas, which is what seems everyone uses? It's not what I use. I don't like it. What do you use?
No, I use Adobe Premiere. I love
Alright.
Adobe Premiere.
I used that for
I use
years.
Adobe Premiere and After Effects and do all that kind of, I love to do the effects and stuff in videos, and that's why I've got them incorporated. Sony Vegas is foreign language to me, so yeah.
I don't use it. I use Power Director. I know that's what Barney uses as well. Quite powerful, although it's been very glitchy. It had a patch a couple of weeks ago, and ever since then it's been very glitchy. But yeah, it's quite good, and it uploads straight to YouTube as well. You just literally have to put in your username and password, and uploads everything to YouTube for you perfect, which is quite cool.
Yeah, I've never heard of Power Director. Of course, I'm a little bit of a noob on the video editing stuff.
All right. See, I can do the video editing, I just can't do the graphical stuff, which is, yeah. But what did I say there? Yeah, Adobe Premiere. I think it was version 10. That's the little white box with the horse in it, isn't it? Is that what the logo looks like? Might be just me making things up.
No, it's actually purple. Their logo's, it's like a purple box, and it's got a PR.
Oh, they must have changed it.
Their logo.
I mean, this was about 5-6 years
It
ago.
used to be the horse.
Yes,
but that's
it.
Adobe. That's the regular Adobe for like Acrobat
Right.
and stuff like that. It's the main logo. But yeah,
Yeah,
for all the sub programs, it's like a box, and it's a color, and then it's got like 2 letters to represent the initials of the program.
Right. There's just that much stuff nowadays, isn't it? I mean, just for changing things to whatever, it's ridiculous. But no one's ever going to use the same.
They try to make it simple looking and simple for everybody, but in turn it's like, okay, what about?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But people don't realise how much work actually goes into creating like a 7-minute video. You can't just... Well, you can just pick it up and do it, but it won't look like 90% of all the other videos out there. And that's the problem. People then pick it up, go, you haven't made an effort, you haven't done colour correction, your noise is all over the place, and they just won't watch you again, they won't sub to you, and that's the problem. I mean, we have literally just getting 100 subs on our channel. I think we've been going nearly a year, and I'm only at 100 subs. It's so difficult now to get that where it is. I know Noodle wants to start doing videos and stuff. He gave me one, and then George Lucas emailed us and said, yeah, copyright. I need to shit myself.
I'll show you it just after the podcast, Danny.
He did it. No,
It's funny.
he did a Let's Play on bloody Star Wars.
I'm
The Old
actually
Republic.
well known for a few of my series. I got one series called Little Punks of Call of Duty, where I like go into like search and destroy matches and record them. And right now I'm actually editing it. Like, I get hours of footage I have of kids talking complete bullshit and like thinking that they're 30 years old, cursing and whatever. I get clips like that, and then I put it in a video. It's like a 3-minute video. And I've got about 8 episodes of it now. And it's just a montage of the kids, and sometimes it's adults acting like kids going off. And one of my favorites is the American Idol one, because you always catch people singing in those lobbies. And I actually recorded it of like all of them singing different things.
Mm-hmm. I was just doing a Road to Commander live on Twitch, and me and El Clarko, another member of Team Burn, were singing, and I shit you not, it got flagged up for copyright. It was class. I was like, get it! Because we just did it to Twitch, and I was doing like 2 or 3 games, and then just upload to YouTube just by clicking the button. And then I got an email through from, this is copyrighted, but we believe this is owned by Universal, you don't have to do anything now, kind of email. I was like, get in, I can sing like the best of them. But I can't sing, so YouTube is bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't sing either.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to talk about this or not, but I know in your last video, you were on about, you've stepped down from Yoush, is that right?
Yeah, I was actually Yoush DC team member. It's a dedicated content team. It's basically a team where they just, it's new, where all they do is like write blogs and stories and like that.
Right. Okay.
I did a lot of writing growing up and stuff, but with me, I run my own business. I go to college full time. I have 2 kids I raise on my own. I just don't have time for what they were wanting in the end. At the beginning, it was just for fun, and, you know, they made it sound like, oh, if you know, a few articles a week, just a bog or whatever. But then once it rolled out, it got a little bit more demanding of me, and they weren't accepting the work I was doing. So I was like, I'm not having fun doing this. I'm just going to pull out, and that was it. So
yeah, fair enough.
I pulled out.
That's fine.
Never thought a girl would say that.
Get in! International high five! There it is.
Hey, he hasn't said something for 5 minutes and he comes in, it's one of them. Never mind. Yeah.
What can I say?
You're notorious, that's what I'm saying.
I'm famous is the difference.
Alright. Are you ready for your lasting impression of naughtiness of the week, Noodle?
I've only got a couple left and they're not that good, but go on then. We've got to do it.
Hang on. You mean they're worse than the ones you've already done?
Oh, aye.
Oh my god. Right, Danny, what we do is, I don't know why he agreed to it. I think this is his fee for coming on the podcast, really is. The last thing that we talk about is a random idea or something. Noodle always comes up with it. Last week, we ended up talking about ringing out babies. That's how bad it was. So Noodle...
That was your fault, actually.
That wasn't my fault. You posed a question and I answered it. Therefore, it's your fault.
It was. It wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't. The question was, where does baby oil come from? So I quite rightly answered.
No, it wasn't.
You get a baby,
No.
you ring
What I
it
said
out.
was, if olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from? That's what I said.
And I told you, you get a baby by the head, you get a baby by the legs, and you twist. Baby oil.
Thank you. Thank you. You started it.
I answered. Right, hour. Before I lose the will to live. And I've got a bloody clan up to get to. Don't take your glasses off. Don't give me them come to bed eyes. You're a married man. Well, nearly married man. I need to write your best man speech, remember?
Right.
To be fucking nice to me.
I know. Right, so, why is it when we talk to God we're praying, but when God talks to us we're schizophrenic? And why do they sterilise needles for a lethal injection?
Oh. That's something. So, Georgia does have a death penalty, is that correct?
Actually, the only state that I know that still has the death penalty here in the United States is Texas.
Really?
Yeah, Dave,
Go
you fucking
hard,
got that
Texas.
wrong. Dickhead.
Sorry, mate, I didn't know about an island.
Yeah, I
30 miles-
believe Georgia has a
3,000 miles
death
away.
penalty. You haven't got a fucking clue what you're talking about.
Georgia's only thing they're big about is guns. Everybody's got to have a gun.
Have you got a
gotta
gun?
be all Southern. No.
And is that because you got kids and stuff? You don't want to have guns in the house and...
That's beat like a man.
Actually,
Sorry.
I play gun games. I love to shoot people in games, but I will never own a gun. I've never shot a gun.
Right.
I will never have a gun in my house because I think people are stupid when they own a gun.
Right. See, we don't ever have this. I mean, we have, like, crimes about carrying a knife that's over 3 inches long and you get done for that. Some people get done for carrying, like, baseball rackets and stuff around and things. And then...
Thing is, Dave, I got done for carrying this. It's over 12 inches long.
You wish, mate. That fucking ruler's wrong.
Ask your lass.
Tell it.
No kidding.
Noodle? That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. Hold on.
I
don't want to get in the middle of this. No.
You are.
Me and you neither, pet. Ooh.
So, you're allowed to carry around a gun just on your hip, everyone else can see it, loaded in the street in Georgia.
You can if you got a permit for the gun, and if you carry it like concealed, you have to have a concealed weapon permit. Like if it's under your clothes, you have to have some kind of permit for your gun.
Right,
if you're going to carry it.
Right, so I take it at 21 to have a gun license, permit, whatever you call it.
I think it's 18.
18. Oh, so you can fire a gun, you can shoot
18 or
someone, but you can't
21.
drink. Right, okay, that sounds interesting. Right,
Yeah.
so is it seen as more dangerous to carry a gun or to conceal carrying a gun?
To me, I think it's just wrong. They did pass a law a few years ago that really pissed me off. Is that you can have a concealed weapon when you go and eat in a restaurant and in a bar. You can carry a concealed weapon if you have a permit. In my eyes, that's really fucking stupid because why would I want to bring... I don't see the point of bringing a gun to a restaurant when you're going to have a family meal. I doubt some crazy lunatic is going to burst into this family restaurant and demand everybody to give them their money and shit. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And then in a bar, the only thing that a gun would entail is gang related or somebody getting totally wasted and drunk and just a gun in the wrong person. Yeah. I think it's fucking stupid. I wish America would do the same thing you guys are doing where there's no guns allowed. I mean, to me that makes sense. I mean, there's no point of us owning a gun. If you want to hunt, you can hunt with a bow and arrow. If you want to go fuck somebody's day up, you can fuck your day up more by owning a knife than a gun.
I mean, we've got
Thing
guns.
is, it's really big business, isn't it?
We've got guns. We've got, like, shotguns. We've got rifles. We don't have any... I don't believe we're allowed any handguns. We're allowed sort of high-powered one-shot rifles, air rifles, definitely allowed shotguns. But we just have no gun crime. It's just not... We have armed robberies, but they turn out to be replicas half the time. They don't even turn out to be real guns. And it's...
Super soaker.
Yeah, it's not bloody brightly coloured enough, but it, you know what I mean? It's very weird. Where...
Well, there's people here that own, like, submachine guns and AKs.
That's just silly.
And sawed-off shotguns. Mike's husband owns a sawed-off shotgun, which that's kind of scary. He's also going to be getting his hand on an AK-47 or something, like, from World War or something. I don't know. But, yeah, getting, like, machine guns and machine guns, it's quite common.
Yeah, it's just completely different culture. It's weird. I mean, when I
don't understand it.
Yeah, the thing that
Did you just throw that cat over your shoulder?
Yeah.
Just fucking have that.
Did it land on its feet?
Just like a hand grenade.
That's where you're going wrong, love. That way.
It's like, oh, give me kisses. Okay, yep. Bye.
Poor thing.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can't see behind her chair. There's just a pile of dead cats.
Yeah, it's all the same cat. I cloned the same cat. It's just all right here. You guys can't see it.
Class, man, class.
Oh, that was really funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining us. I think we should round that up now. It's coming to an hour. Really enjoyed having on.
Thank
Danny.
you guys for having me. It's
really
been great.
You've always got
even
an
though you
invite to
poke
come back.
fun at me.
It's fine. We'll come up with a new game, and then you can join us again when I come up with a better game. I liked it, but I know you.
I'll come up with a better game, and I'll take both you guys down.
Yes.
United States style.
Bring it, bitch.
That's a really...
Ooh.
Will you two stop getting gangster? You start wearing gang colours and that next.
Sorry.
Honestly.
I know.
Yes.
Doesn't fit you.
So,
God.
what's that, you stud?
It's like Southampton versus Pete Lee in here, man. It's getting ridiculous. Yes, so come up with a game. I think we should do it again. I think we. What? Why are you showing me your elbow? What? Why? What does that mean? You know what I mean? It's your elbow. God's sake. This is just... Oh my god, you're both just weird. Fine. Right. So, yeah, so for everyone, there is a list of links on the screen now to check out me on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, etc, etc, etc. If you're watching on Twitch, it'll be on here now. Danny, you can go up at, it's Danny the Dynamo, spelled D-Y-N-A-M-O, at practically everything. It's on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Are you on Raptor? That's the new thing. Barnes just invited me to Raptor,
Yeah.
which is quite cool. But yeah. So thank you very much
Yeah.
for joining us, guys. That's been episode 5, and we'll hopefully join you next week for episode 6. Thank you very much. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.